Do you keep hearing this from a Zionist? Psh, Israel will continue existing. Anything else is idealistic, and we've tried to compromise all the time. It's them that won't compromise. What they're missing in this is that every compromise was deeply unjust. And the fact that Israel has the power to continue committing more and more and more violence against the Palestinians doesn't suddenly give the Palestinians an obligation to be, quote, reasonable and accept a deeply unjust compromise. Rather, more and more power, if we actually talk about it morally rather than through the lens of a fascistic despot, gives Israel more obligation to use that power responsibly. But when people talk of the language of reasonableness or compromise or, civility, and suddenly the fact that someone has the power to do something evil means they actually have the right to do it, or at the very least that you're stupid for thinking they shouldn't or won't. That is incredibly dangerous, and it's something called epistemic violence, using the physical, outsized, unequal power that we have in this world to affect the knowledge systems that you accept. It's not an actual argument, right? The more powerful person has no bearing on morals, but you will see it in the conversations you have with Zionists and with white supremacists and with neo-Nazis, that they just implicitly accept that if they have the power to commit violence, you're stupid for thinking they won't. And suddenly think you have an obligation to react to that power in a way that concedes it. But instead, recenter the conversation not on how to be reasonable or how the victims could reduce harm to themselves, but forcing them to justify why they're doing the violence in the first place.